you. I'll get you before you touch that button.
Okay then.
Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, James. Good to hear your voice. Your voice is always a sound for sore ears. If I put it that way.
That's what I heard.
And then we have Mr. Oris himself. Hi, Oris. How are you today?
I'm alright. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning,
morning.
noise-making James, and good morning, Happy Ayo.
How dare you?
Good morning. Good to have you on the show. Now, if you'd like to join the conversation, you know how we do it. On YouTube, go on there to see what happens on and off air. YouTube is Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Search for us there and you will find us. And then if you'd like to send a message to us, you can use the comment box there as well, or hop onto WhatsApp and go to 0809 444 0981. That's 0809 444 0981. All right, so we're going to be starting off with some things to look forward to. First thing is that Game of Thrones has the prequel official teaser is here. The official teaser for House of Dragon has dropped. The Game of Thrones sequel looks dark and fiery. Gods, Kings, Fire, Blood, that's the caption on the teaser on YouTube. The Targaryen focus spin-off comes to HBO Max. Are you guys looking forward to it? Did you see the first one or not?
Absolutely. I saw all the season. Maybe I've watched the whole season. Like
You saw all 14, I mean. 7 times 2.
Everything from A to Z.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like I'm one of the script writers right now.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to what's coming.
So, were you one of the guys who spoiled the last 2 seasons?
No, I tried not to spoil anything. I
Thank
just-
you.
I just watched.
Anyway, but for me, I didn't watch the first one. I think I saw a couple of episodes. I was never a big fan. But I think this will certainly be successful again.
Okay.
Because of course Game of Thrones. But I do not think I will be watching. But
Why?
good
Why?
luck to James
Why?
and
Why?
others.
Why?
No, I just said now, I'm not to be honest,
Not
2
a
things.
fan of this.
I'm not a huge fan of series. I feel like too much commitment, please, and I'm not ready for commitment.
Oris,
Or-
this is the first time I feel like you're my soul brother. Usually we're
First
not in
time,
the
can
same
you
one.
imagine?
No, Ayo.
Can you
How dare
imagine? Can you just imagine?
What's all this?
Let me even give you.
That's
The
not
commitment.
exception.
Then secondly, I'm not a huge fan of fantasy either. I do love Lord of the Rings though, but generally
Yeah.
speaking, not a big fan.
So 2 things.
This is not fantasy.
Please,
It's fantasy now.
It happened
Yeah, we
many
go.
years ago.
It did not happen.
I am happy to announce, because I've said it before, so if you come for me, it's too late, that I never saw any of the Game of Thrones franchise. I'm not a big fan
Off
of
your
it.
mic. Off your mic.
Then the second thing is on series. I love, like...
I like endings.
Yeah,
Can you just
can
end?
it end?
Please,
Oh,
can you
gosh.
just end?
I just want to, you're just speaking my mind. Now, someone, okay, so I went out somewhere and there was nothing to watch. So I started watching the series Downton Abbey, right?
That will never
really
finish
love
now.
it.
Is it?
But
Have you
my
ended
brother, I
it?
don't. I said after this one, I would not be trapped again. This is the reason why I don't want to start with series, because I feel like I feel like I live in down. I always start speaking like them.
Yeah.
So,
No, but I don't like what people are saying.
Sorry.
But they finish. But they do finish. I don't know what people are saying.
Do you know
They finish.
wait, the first Game of Thrones was 7 years, wasn't it? My goodness, please.
Yeah, so
What
there?
am I doing for 7 years now? If I was a teenager, I would have been an adult by the time it ended. What kind of thing
No,
is that?
you are saying 7 years. Just say
so
7
what was
seasons.
this about Friends, which is 10, which was.
You know, the
which
reason why I like Friends, by the way, is
Yeah.
I mean, and I haven't seen everything, but I like Friends because it seems like each of the stories were self-contained.
Yes,
With Game of Thrones, it's like one
exactly,
story, you know,
exactly.
all of these
Twists
7
and
years.
turns,
You
yeah.
get?
So Friends
You could watch an episode of Friends
Yeah,
without saying
yes,
the other one, and you'd
yes,
laugh. You know, it would be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Of course, it's a larger story because of, I mean, the whole transition from
I don't
them
like
being
to,
friends.
you know. I'm hanging up on
But
you.
yeah,
Please,
a
all
single
the
story,
Game of
please,
Thrones
please,
fans,
I beg.
I'm so
I beg,
happy
nah.
because Val would
No.
probably have been with you, so he's not here outnumbered.
I'm disappointed.
Tom Annie says the sequel video on YouTube was nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really great trailer.
But they
True.
took the word teaser literally by not showing us the dragons.
No, calm down.
All right, okay. So something else. James Bond movie. Who's seen it? The new James Bond.
Me.
haven't.
I have.
We're going to review it since, but no spoilers, please.
Of course, I never give spoilers anyway. It's my nature.
But just before we talk about the movie, just to mention that it's called No Time to Die. It smashed franchise takings record. So the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, broke the franchise record for opening weekend takings. Universal Pictures said on Tuesday with Daniel Craig's last outing as the eponymous hero netting £25 million. The film opened in Britain and Ireland on Thursday, that's last week Thursday, and achieved Bond's best ever 3-day domestic opening in its 60-year history. It is already Britain's biggest film release since the pandemic hit in early 2020, despite only being open for 4 days, sparking optimism of a revival of the beleaguered industry. So, we are, I mean, there are many things I want to say, but let me let you say that. Of course, it's going to break records. What other movies competing with it? You haven't been outside in court for a while. Anything
Fair
they
enough,
show
fair.
you, yeah. But let me tell us, it's worth the hype.
No. Of course, it's Can I say it's what the hype? Well, I think my favorite. I like it, to be honest. I do like it, but I don't think it's like everything else. It's not a perfect film. And to be fair, this is Daniel Craig's last outing. I have to say that when he began, I was one of those people who were like, no, because technically I grew up with my father's Bond, and my father's Bond was not actually the first one. It was Connery. The one I think he liked was Roger Moore, who told him I did anyway. No. And I liked Roger Moore. So Roger Moore was this good-looking, suave kind of guy. And then when he now became the last guy before Craig, it was, what's his name, Pierce Brosnan, another good-looking, great-looking guy, and just suave. And then suddenly I saw this stout. Daniel Craig.
Honestly, I think he's the most
He's stoutish. He's like a Van Damme, and he has freaking blonde hair. So anyway, I was very pissed when they started with Casino Royale. Very, very pissed. There was that first scene where he was fighting with this guy in Lelu, and he used the guy's head to hit, I think, the sink or the toilet or something. And it was just like, this is not the Bond I know now. This guy Bond would normally fight with the suit, and then when he's finished, he would adjust, because cool guy. Suddenly, there's this guy who is doing all of these ridiculous moves and too violent. Anyway, I wasn't pleased. But I think over time, I kind of warmed to him, and I really, really think that the one that, what's his name, the British director, Sam Mendes directed, Skyfall, I think is the best, I think, that I have seen from Craig. And yeah, so for that, at that time, I'm like, not bad. And then it did Spectre, which was, in my own view, terrible. But this, of course, is quite decent, to be honest. And I think everybody who is a Bond fan should see it, if not for anything, just to say, you know what, I was there when Craig left.
All right. You cannot talk about James Bond and not talk about your favorite Bond. So I was going to ask, so thank you for answering that already.
Yeah, I think I said
mine
it.
would definitely be Sean Connery. We, in this latter part of the age, we usually
Can you imagine how you're telling me latter part of it? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, I'm not accepting that, please.
All right. Okay. So let me talk about something new as well, something to look forward to. Adele she already teased that she was bringing out her new album, probably going to be called that.
No, probably certainly going to be called 30.
Oh, is it
Certainly, because there was all of that stuff all over the place. Now.
Yeah. It's now confirmed.
billboards.
Yeah, because the last story was that her fans were saying this must be Adele. This was she's sort of confirmed that it's her album that's trending, and that the first single of that album is titled "Easy on Me." Now, because we love you so much, we're gonna give you. She released a teaser, and guys, when you are big, you are big. She released it on Tuesday, and on YouTube, she already has. It's just a 21-second clip. 7 million.
7 million now. It was 5 million when I checked.
7.4 million views. Let's see if it's justified. This is a teaser.
What are you doing? You're playing the 7 seconds.
Yes, you have to hear it.
Are you scaling me?
So guess what? I watched it when it was. Better. I watched when it was. I watched that song.
There's a full song, I think.
No, there's no full song.
Is it on me?
Sorry?
No, they repeated.
There's nothing there. It's 20
They just
seconds.
kept-
It's not a song, actually. It's not yet a song.
And there you have it.
So
Can you please, what was that about, Ayo? Can you tell us, please?
Oh, okay. Ask all the 7.4 million people. Please ask them.
That's why they don't play it on radio. They play it on YouTube. It's like a trailer. That's what it is. It's
Yeah,
not.
but you would be that the sound will tempt you to go. Do you hear that? Dun, 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 dun.
So imagine the lyrics.
Oh, very good. You should not kill me, please. When is it? Is it tomorrow?
It's
Friday.
on
No,
Friday. No,
next
next week
week Friday.
Friday.
Next week Friday.
6th of
Can you just
October.
imagine? So all of you are supposed to be managing 20 seconds on TV.
Just
Like
play it and just imagine the lyrics.
absolute. In fact, let me leave our shirt.
I know the song already. The instrumental.
It's not another. What? Are they featuring Zlatan? Gang gang.
So apparently, the video of this song is probably going to be directed by Quebec filmmaker Xavier Dolan, who
Oh,
also
I know him, by the way.
provided the visuals for her hit "Hello," which has 3 billion views on YouTube at the
Can we
moment.
say it has been directed already?
Yeah, probably. No, I'm
Probably,
saying that
probably.
he's
Yeah, maybe
probably
they're in
the one
post.
that would directed her video.
Mhm.
But I mean, he's the one that directed the teaser, so
Mm.
most likely he's the one that's going to do that. So I think fingers crossed. Do you think the album? You know, they said Adele should be going through heartbreak because she releases great music.
Great
She,
music when
she
she's
just divorced now,
heartbroken.
right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying. That
Yes.
she's
a year
now
or 2 years ago, or
But she looks
something.
great too now. I mean,
She does.
she's changed.
she's
Yeah,
always
so I
looked
guess
great,
if
so
if the divorce
Which has
fits
changed.
fits into the music, it should
that's what
be
people were
it
saying.
should be
So
great.
that would probably
Although
make
people keep saying that though, when she first did her first album, 21, was it 21? Yeah, it was 20, no, sorry, 19.
No,
Sorry,
that's
it was
okay.
19. There was no heartbreak that time, and it was great. Oh. So let
We
us
didn't,
remind
she
that,
didn't, we
please.
didn't know. That was when we
You
just
people
met
did
her.
not know. Me, I knew. Please, I
That's
shall.
when we
I
just
can
met her.
say, you know what? Me, I knew. Sha. So, and at that time, it was. I kind of liked her actually. Of course, the 21 was the
yeah. What's her coming out?
groundbreaking one.
Okay, so we're definitely looking forward to it. Now, something else that I think is interesting. Don't worry, that story is coming up in second half, so you have to stay tuned. But Tina Turner, I thought this was interesting, has sold her music rights for a reported sum of $50 million sum. $50 million. She sold it to music publishing company
BMG.
BMG. So BMG has acquired the rights to Turner's name, her image, likeness for future sponsorship and merchandising deals. They didn't disclose how
I
much
wonder
it
if it
was.
is 100%.
100.
We don't know.
Absolute.
We don't really. I
I-
think
that's
they
what-
No,
bought-
because
she
if it
said
is
she
that,
sold-
that would mean that anything that happens now that has to turn out,
That's
she won't get any
just-
money.
Oh yeah, it's in the article that so future
But
earnings from her name, whether you use her
$50 million.
movie, any royalties from streaming, use her image or movies would go to them. BMG earns.
How old is she now? I think it's like 81. Is she 81 now?
Let's see now.
She up to 80.
is she up to-
No, I don't think
she's
so. I
up
don't
to
think so. When she
80, no.
did 86, when she won the song, she's
I'll check her age before we
Am I
finish.
correct?
But
81, right? Yeah.
so,
So-
30 plus 50.
I mean, what she
Like
said
it.
is that, like any artist, the protection of my life's work, my musical inheritance is something special, something personal. I am confident that with BMG and Warner Music, my work is in professional and reliable hands. She's been largely in retirement since 2009, but interest in her work has surged thanks to the 2021
The documentary,
HBO
right?
documentary Tina and a Western musical based on her life. Tina. Oh, she's actually 81 years
Oh,
old. You're
so-
right.
so-
Wow.
Sometimes some people say Kiloku. Enjoy the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what I
Eh,
thought.
I
But
don't know. I just feel like, what has been happening, I think, for the past year or two, a certain company, Hypnosis or something, anyway, I can't pronounce the word. They've been buying like people's catalog, like the entire thing they've released. I think they sold Bob Dylan's, who is like this big
Yeah.
white guy.
I know Bob Dylan. He's
Sorry,
behind one-
this
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But for her, I'm like, there also a likeness and an image and a name. It just feels like that's quite a lot.
To
She-
sell off.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
mean,
understand the
people
catalog.
do
I understand the catalog and I understand royalties and everything.
Her name,
But with her name, her image, it
everything,
just feels
yeah.
like, yeah. And I'm like, it's like when they sold, MGM sold the entire stuff, the entire company to Amazon, to Bezos. And it was about 8 billion. I was like, why are you selling for 8 billion? It is too cheap, because I feel MGM are the ones that own the Bond franchise.
Yes.
I'm like, only Bond and Nolo is cheap enough for that amount of money. So why are you selling it that cheaply? So anyway, I just feel like a catalog could have gone for that. But image, likeness, everything, scary.
And thank you for bringing that up because I was going to ask people that. Do you think this is a smart move, a good move? Like James said, maybe she thinks, well, I've retired since 2009. So what's the point? Let
How
someone
about our
else.
relations? The ones that would have been
That's what
expecting
I
that
was
when
looking at.
that
I
when
have
they,
to check that
when
she
they
have
collect small
children.
money,
And she has like 5 children. I'm just looking at one.
those guys
two,
will not be very happy, I'm sure.
3, 4, 5. Raymond, Ronnie, Ike Jr., Michael. Look at what happened to Michael Jackson. What if she has like a sensational death or something and then her music spikes or something just happens? I just think her name, her image.
But when you're dead, you don't earn anything.
No, but I'm saying, how about kids?
Her
though?
children.
Justice are whatever we can. But
That's what I'm saying. So is it 100%? That's what I'm saying. Maybe there's a small percentage
I
for
don't-
because
it's
I'm
her
so
whole life
it feels too much.
and all she's built over the years worth $50 million.
I thought the money was too small, but
No, the money is small, but I'm even thinking more
Maybe
beyond
we're not
that.
sure.
How
We
about
need
the
to
kids?
go
What if they
deeper
wanted to
into
exploit
the
something, and they can't now because, of course, all of the
Yeah,
rights
they
are
don't-
for
yeah,
somebody
they
else.
They don't own it, so they can't decide that.
Wow.
Oh, one day I want to use my mom's
Now, does
name
exactly
to-
to do
yeah.
anything? They have absolutely no rights.
That's huge, and that's interesting. It would be
Oh, wow.
it's times like this you want to bring Tina Turner on Zoom and just ask her, Tina, why did you do that? Like, what's your justification?
Maybe she's going to give each of the kids maybe $5 or whatever
What's
million
that?
dollars or
$5 million.
something.
I mean,
Maybe,
how much is
maybe.
she even worth right now, apart from the
Okay, that's a fair
$50
question.
million that she has.
Let's see her net
But
worth.
are you going to be worth more than your name though? Because that name just has, I don't know,
Okay.
man. Anyway,
All right, yeah, but let us know what you think. Do you think it was a good move on her part? Like just count your just cash in now when you can cash in, take the money, blow it in quotes, and live your life.
How much
yeah?
can she possibly blow?
Well, she has
As
she
children.
certainly can't. For me, it's not even about her. It's really about like her offspring.
Yeah. Omolabake said that $50 million, that is grossly undervalued in my opinion. I'd like to read more on this contract
Yeah.
deal. You're right. So she was worth as at 2021 or this year $250 million. So what's she? That's they paid her a fifth
I
of
don't
her,
used to believe all those people online, Jerry. I don't believe them.
all her
I
assets.
don't believe
So,
them.
it includes assets, so not just physical cash.
No, I get. But
Alright,
in any
well,
case,
let's
50.
see how. Do you think any Nigerian would sell? I think they would sell for 50 million.
Of course they will sell. Of course they will
Sell
sell.
even their
I don't know. I'm not
spouse's
sure.
name.
So their name, sell everything.
The big guys will not
course
sell.
they
No,
will.
that's what I'm saying. The
Everything,
name
but
is the
I don't
thing.
know
They can sell the catalog for that
In
figure,
Nigeria,
but I don't know about the
think
name.
So. You people, $150
$50
million
million.
dollars check, and you said they won't sell it.
No, of course, people
For
who are
life?
like maybe the
I don't
grade,
think
the
so.
grade C, the grade D, whatever. But the three big boys we have, for instance,
What
I
three
doubt
big
that they
boys?
will do it. You
I
know,
want to
the
hear.
Trinity is Burna Boy, Whiskey, and Davido.
No, don't say that. Where's Tiwa Savage?
She's in number 4, please, or number 5, Steph. Depending on how you want to grade it.
But
But of
Two
course, the
Babas
three
too,
are the.
you cannot just because it's not.
No, now. How will you say
Two
to
Baba.
I
Baba,
was going to
please?
say, I thought Baba was one of
Of
them.
course
No.
not. It's not. Of course, it's not there.
It's
No, but in
catalog,
terms
it's
of
record.
name and catalog and fella.
Bro,
No,
Fela
no,
too.
nobody ever grades. Who's talking about Fela here,
Okay,
please?
alright.
Remove
then let's
Fela.
not put Two Baba too. I'm
No,
not
no.
comparing him, but
Sorry,
Two Baba
but
is
I have
something
to
you
say this publicly. I do not think Tubaba belongs to the Trinity.
Now we have to
currently.
off your
Not
mic.
for
We'll go on a break.
popularity.
When we come
Not
back,
for
we'll
popularity.
continue the conversation. That is sacrilegious.
Yes.
Oh,
No, not for popularity.
catalog. We haven't even the catalog.
No,
No,
Oh,
Name.
I don't agree. Even
No.
the catalog. How can
Catalog
you
name.
You
legend?
people are you people are mistaking something here. You have to realize that a lot of way people get money in music now is streaming.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no way Two-Face is in top 10 streams of Nigeria. Never. It's not going to happen.
Yes,
Yes,
no,
You
he's
know
not.
why?
I agree,
Exactly.
he's
So
not.
that's why
But name-wise,
that's why he's
are you
worth
saying
less.
name-wise
That's why
he's
he's worth
bigger
less than these guys.
Davido?
What?
No, I'm not saying worse,
No,
but I'm
wait,
saying like name-wise.
No, now we are talking about the financial power. We are talking about the financial power we are talking about.
As his top 3.
No, that's not. No, I'm saying, look, Fela has so many things to exploit. So let's forget
Exactly,
Fela. But I'm telling you that now.
Two-Face has many things to explain.
I'm sorry, he doesn't.
Are you trying to say that because
I am
you're so
sorry
big,
he
you have
doesn't.
to explain, he doesn't have
I
to
am
explain?
telling you that he doesn't. I can tell you emphatically that he doesn't. You know why? A lot of what you're talking about is in the hands of the people who are Gen Z and millennials. Two-Face doesn't have that clout.
Sure that, I mean, she's old and she may be having some issues
Mentally.
Who?
No, but her family.
Turner, no, she has lawyers now. It's not about her. It's not about her. It's not about her. It's not about her.
But this
Her
is
life
what
never
my
died.
Do you
guys
think
did.
that there's a deeper reason why
Yeah, maybe she's in debt.
To me, this is a sellout.
She's mad at her kids. Like, they're like getting
That's what I
nothing.
thought too, that maybe she
Well,
was you're not getting
maybe.
anything.
Maybe. But that's what I really wonder about that thing. Are you sure her
$50 million
likeness and her name?
Are part of the contract.
Are you sure that's part of it? Because
Because
I'm-
their
Image,
catalog.
is there image? Maybe that was in the article. Image
I
like
don't know. Forget the article. I want to see the place that they put into quotes.
In the catalog.
It's not about no because the media people can interpret whatever they want to interpret.
Instagram, they'll probably be like,
We'll have to check more.
I
actually,
have to check more because it feels
somehow,
too
I don't
much.
know.
I understand the catalog, but to
It's
sell
like
her
they
name,
just took her like she
it's like
sold her-
if our kids if our kids say that you know what we want to do a documentary 50 years from now, I want to name it Tina Turner's Legacy. They can't do it. They need to get permission from these guys. It's so ridiculous because her name, if you attach her name to anything that's commercial, the money has to go to people who have the rights. I don't know guy in their families or an estate. It's so
It's somehow,
strange.
this story is
It's
somehow.
so strange.
This
Because,
one
like I
is
said,
point.
a lot for like 2 years now, there's been one company buying up everybody's catalog, but it's restricted to catalog, not to the person's name.
Yeah.
This one is so strange. I
Just
don't know.
likeness, everything.
Ha.
I mean, that's what you sign in some of those bad contracts, music contracts. You
Yeah, but
sign
no,
the
but she
likeness
has so
kind
much
of
experience.
thing.
In fact,
Your
she even had the
name-
problem initially with her husband's. She was married to Ike Turner.
Yeah,
And Ike was the one who was. I mean, the company. I think they were sent to Sony, and because it was Ike's name, it was Ike and Turner. It was Ike that had everything. She had to fight to get
To
out
get
of
it
that. So to now be at this age and then pretty much sell all of that to,
Honestly.
I don't know, man. It's just so strange.
I know
So
particularly
strange.
easy to actually buy off somebody's catalog.
No, they do it now. Like I told you, for like 2
they
years,
sell.
it
They-
has
they-
been
That's what I'm
massive.
saying. It's not particularly so. It's like depending on it's someone that's as big as Tina Turner. It's like saying you want to buy a Michael Jackson's catalog and just come and offer. Like, how much can you possibly offer? But that's why I'm saying this one is somehow $50 million. $50 million.
Well, we have to check the figure they spent
I don't think
for
Burna Boy will
Dylan
sell his
because.
catalog of music right now for $50 million.
But that's right now. But give Burna Boy 50 years.
Boy is how old?
But give him 50 years.
It's not about age. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
this
Yes.
catalog of records-
When Burna
It's about
Burna is
age.
81, it
Right now,
depends.
$50 million right now.
If Burna is 81 and it feels like his people are taking care of, he might.
He'll probably do something
He might.
ridiculous like
He might. Yes. If he's older and he feels everybody's taking care of, he might.
I feel like sitting and
He
down
might.
to
So you people are crying over spilled milk. Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know this. This is 100%. It might not be 100%.
So you like whitey?
No, but I like this song. It's a new song from him.
YC has always been good, but man, I don't know. That is whatever with Tiny.
What's the name of his new album?
Love and Drunk or something. Drunk
Hey, they told me
Drunk
because his PR guy out to me. I can't remember the name now.
Drunk
Ah.
I hope you know that all these people that are watching you on YouTube.
Ah.
Drunk love. All right, let's
Is it
go.
Drunk Love?
Let's go because of our time.
All right. Is that not Michael? Remember the time?
All right, guys, mic's up.
Is it Michael?
The song you're listening to is by YC called West Indies off his new album titled Drunk Love. All right, so we're not reviewing it. We're just
Right.
playing you new music.
That's the title of the album.
Yes, it's not.
I thought it was the title of the song.
No, West
No,
Indies.
West
is
Indies is the title of the song.
West Indies.
Then
So it's Drunk Love. That's
Drunk
the
Love,
title.
yes. So check that out. Check out his new album. Tell us what you think. We're not reviewing it today. We just want to show you. It's an EP. We just want to show you or give you new music to add to your collection of new music. All right. So let's talk about Tega of Big Brother. So apparently, BB Niger's Tega has deactivated her Instagram account amid online bullying complaints. Former Big Brother Niger housemate, immediate past Big Brother Niger housemate Tega Dominic has deactivated her Instagram account. In case you are wondering, which of them was Tega? Who?
What do you want to say next? I'm waiting for your description. How do you want to describe all this?
Okay, since you people are depending on my description, Tega is a young lady who was married, entered Big Brother house. Or who is was
She's still married
is,
now.
okay, who is married? No, I'm saying when she was in Big Brother house, what she was.
She was.
She is
still
married was and entered the Big Brother and saw fine boy in the name of Boma. And she it's like I forget my name. Who married him? According to what she might have been thinking, okay, this isn't funny because this is why she left Big Brother. And this is why she left Instagram. But anyways, she and Boma got into an entanglement and Nigerians were not having it at all. The following week, sharply
Sorry.
yeah?
They got under the sheet.
Please continue. Entanglement is fine.
That's
Please
why I
go.
use entanglement now. That's
Do
a
not,
body.
do not mind James, please. Do not mind
Or
James.
should we ring up
No
Jada
need.
Pinkett to ask her what the meaning of entanglement is? They got entangled under the sheet, above the sheet, in the room.
Inside
anywhere.
the sheets,
Yes.
in the middle of the air,
I just
whatever.
wanted to get
And
up.
people were really upset, and then they removed her. And then, of course, Trust Nigerians, when she came out, apparently Boma even got death threats. People saying that, they're going to kill him for messing with a married woman. And for her, I'm sure she probably has gotten death threats too. And so she said she's left Instagram for you all. You guys, she cannot handle this anymore. In a recent tweet, she called for truce from the negative online energy while admitting that she was mentally exhausted from having to deal with unhappy fans. So
It's a ridiculous situation, and she's right. I mean, I think a few days ago, for some reason, I went to check her handle. My goodness, it's just. I mean, if there were 30 comments, like 20 of them were just referring to. I'm just like, people should leave this room. What is the Same thing with Boma, by the way. He to his own comments. People keep making all of these kind of comments. I'm like, it's weeks. They left the house like weeks ago. Why are you guys still fixated on it? But apparently, the moral police are out for them. So yeah, I understand why she decided to do this, but I can imagine that she has to be back because anyway, a lot of the way former reality TV stars get money these days is on the social media. So I think she might take a break. I get, but I think she'll be back. The shame, what I do not know is if upon her return anything will change. To be honest, because it feels people are really taking it personally. I don't know why. But yeah.
The funny thing is, a lot of things happen on social media. People have a lot to see. They have huge. I mean, it's like a courthouse. People just come there to judge and deal with the situation. But I think one of the challenges I feel like, or maybe one of the things that she really, really could have done
Mhm.
or can still do is engage a publicist, a good publicist who can actually help manage this crisis. And then deactivating the Instagram account is just one thing. You will still work, maybe go to the supermarket, go to the mall, people will still be giving you that look. People will still be whispering behind you and everything. But I think if she has a publicist who can actually manage all of these narrative, when Thatcher came out of the house, was it last year or last 2 years? Thatcher had a very bad reputation from how she was even disqualified from the house. But all it took was um, getting somebody who understood the business to manage all of these things.
Do you
And
not
it
think?
I
changed.
have to say it's I think it's a different
I was
it's a
going to
different
say
arrangement.
that.
Actually.
Yes,
Two
but
things.
This is going to be really
the
tricky. To be
constant
fair,
fear is
very
that
tricky.
people,
Two things.
she
Yeah.
was on the spotlight where people actually batching her verbally and
You know,
online as well.
Tasha actually had
But-
like stands
Fans,
as well,
yeah,
huge
they
ones.
loved her.
Tega doesn't.
Tega didn't. Yeah, Tega didn't in the house. She was there. I don't know why she stayed long. People probably didn't. They
man.
didn't nominate her, etc. But she didn't have the kind. Tacha was probably
Tasha
the
was
favorite.
Tasha is like
Yes.
Tasha was divisive.
Yes.
And nobody said she had sin, so to speak. You know
I
what's
was going to
happening
say
here?
that
There's
that's
this
a different
sin.
thing when it
There's a
comes to
stigma
morality.
of there's a stigma of sin here.
Yes.
So me, I'm not touching the actual act. I'm just saying that she still had people, even like that's like Thatcher. People, she had people attacking. Even she had. You think this one too does not have people?
No,
who
Tega
are-
does, but not quite as what's the word? Vociferous
Yeah.
as
So, but I feel like a good publicist will be able to manage all of this.
Do you know what
I
I
feel
think?
so.
I actually think it's her publicist that asked her to
Who does not
to take
understand?
off for
Wait,
a
let me,
while.
no,
Who
no,
does not know
no.
how to
Let
go
me
about
explain to you. I actually think it's a very good move. Let me explain why. And if I were your publicist, I'll probably do the same. Like Oris mentioned, there's no clean. This you don't understand. This is in Nigeria's eye an unforgivable sin.
Yeah.
They'd rather just want you to go and bury your head or join a nunnery somewhere. I mean, she's come out to apologize to her husband. Her husband has even put out state, although he didn't help matters.
Yeah,
He made things worse.
but
when she was
they haven't
losing.
come out together, have they?
They have.
They
They
have.
came. He supported her. He's spoken about her, etc. But people cannot get it out of their mind. So, the card, and I don't want to say it's a card, but I'm saying that if I'm a publicist to handle this kind of almost impossible situation, play on people's emotions. Tell them your mental health is affected. The mental health advocates will then come up and counter those
I
people.
think
who
she
are
has said
coming
that, by
against her.
the way. That's
I know.
quite
So this one that she has
she
now
has
left,
said
now
it.
it is now becoming serious. She's saying that, oh, I want to end life, etc. People would start to, so you have to tap, because the same emotions with which people are using to attack etc. Please don't even worry about. I tell people that what are you doing? Cool with the fast cast on. They will still cast in this Nigeria. So don't go down that route and say that, oh, Nigerians are hypocritical. Say it all you like, they will still be hypocritical. So do that. Play on the emotions of people. She's gone off. Get off the radar a bit. What will annoy her attackers would be if she's still coming up, posting pictures, and the fact that you are happy. You this sinner.
Exactly.
You know, that's
Exactly.
what they'll
That
be
is all
thinking.
Nigerians actually. The happiness of it.
So if they see her,
So
you
true.
will soon get pity, people who would out of
Well,
pity. So play on the because
Ayo, what I think is she just has to wait
Thank
until
you.
the next set. To be honest,
So guys, let me see.
until the
think
next
so.
set.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you. Let me
frankly.
add to what I'm saying. That I feel like if going off social media is the extreme, because she could actually, she did actually switch off comments, switch off. You cannot.
She
send
did. She brought it
all
back.
this
Then she
DM
did it
and everything.
again before
So
she
I
left.
feel like because we have people, no disrespect intended, we have people who deal with this public scrutiny every day, of the likes of Bobrisky, the
Yeah.
likes of Tonto DK, the like and so on, and they still, and because that's how you can even amass followership. This social media is business. Going to the Big Brother house and coming out like this at this point in time is business. They hate you, but they are still following. People are still following to find out more about this person. So sometimes switch off that part of it. You have to block yourself off. Get off. Somebody get a handler who will be managing or just posting things and everything. Keep. And she cannot apologize to this to social media people or the whole world all her life.
Repeatedly.
This thing has happened, and I'm sorry to say this, which is why I'm still saying that a publicist would have been able to manage it. And then it starts from when you leave that house. That's one of the things I don't know, the husband probably could have done, or maybe
No,
the
that
handlers could have
man.
done.
Yes, yes. The husband did not.
They
Yes,
would
I
have-
told two of them
yes,
should have
they
come
would
out
have
actually.
planned this thing down
Yes.
already, so that when immediately she comes out, let me tell you, she had a part where she could have still maintained a level of neutrality, not giving you the answers, yes or no. I'm not going to give you an answer, yes or no. It has happened. What you saw is what you have seen. You think this is something that's happened there, but I can still maintain
But
and
what
say,
did she give?
No, she didn't. No,
explanation?
she said that nothing happened actually. She maintains
but
that.
no, they did not. They were not precise with
Consistent,
that
yeah.
denial. Do you understand? They
No,
were
she-
not precise with the
How do you
denial.
precise? Because she said
In
nothing
terms-
happened. That's what she said. Like, it was
Ah,
just a game.
So sometimes she said it was a game. Sometimes she said they were acting. Sometimes they said
I know,
Okay,
that's same
true.
thing.
Do you understand
No,
what
but
I'm
not. I get what James
The
said.
answers
it's
had not
con-
been
So
consistent.
they should have agreed on a stance.
On a,
Yes.
on a particular
Yes,
sentence.
and just
Yeah.
follow
Fair enough.
suit.
Fair enough.
See, you should come and hire us to be your public. Look at that. You
I'm
know, we're
telling
giving you
you.
free publicity.
Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, all this talk to me, I talk back at you. I tell you when I'm gonna keep
Give
quiet.
them semi
I'll
style.
go live. So talk, they'll talk. But you have to find a bit. It's
No,
not
she
easy.
has to be
She
humble,
just came
though.
out to this.
Anyway, I don't think anybody has ever been in a situation before, to be honest. I don't think
No,
anybody has
No,
been in this
nobody.
particular.
No, really.
Nah, I don't
It's
think
a
anybody
unique-
has been.
it's
So it's a
a-
very unique problem
yeah.
that she has.
Who's
But I hope
that
she
mass
comes back.
followers
Sha.
used to do everything. People
Which
get
are mass
criticized.
which follower? You don't know
People
Nigerians.
follow.
do
People
you?
are still following. What I
No,
you know how
people
many
are following
followers
385,000, I
Bobrisky
think, the last time I checked.
has?
No,
You know how
but
many followers Bobrisky has?
please,
Over
Bob
4
is
million.
Bob is in the category
Bob
of
is-
one.
Yes, and guess
One.
what?
I mean, there's no other person like Bob Risky in
Then
Nigeria.
besides that, you don't understand the way Nigerians view marriage. Marriage is
Exactly.
marriage is the holy grail. Like
Yeah.
you can do what you like with your body, but then you're now you cheated on your. Look at someone. If you see the comment,
Even the husband is
Guys.
his own taking hit too. So
Yeah.
no, forget it. Believe
Yes,
me,
I
marriage is
understand
a
this part.
specific
It is,
thing.
absolutely, and we cannot, downrate or underrate the value of marriage, so to speak. But trust me, a lot of things or what happened in that house happens in society every
That's
month.
Nobody
not
rubs it in our
hypocrisy.
faces. That's the problem here, right?
So that's the problem.
This one they're putting it in our face. That's what is our pissing off Nigerians, I'm
because
sure.
this will actually discourage a lot of people, maybe even married people, to want to go.
No,
Yeah,
but
someone
there was
asked
another married person there now, and he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
and he's
someone-
fine. The
But he
first
was
guy to
evicted.
evicted.
People
No,
thought he was
that's
balling.
the first guy.
No,
I
but
agree.
Mike
I agree.
Edwards-
That's the society
Mike
we're living in.
Edwards. No, Mike
Yes,
Edwards
and
was
there's also
married.
Mike
So
too.
people have used him as an example that he was married. He's a guy. He got him there. He was clean and he left, no scandal, and he got to the final. Well, I think it was in finals, wasn't it?
The other guy that was married as well that lied, he too took some backlash.
Yes,
TTT, the
T-
triple,
triple
what's his
T.
name? Triple T.
But he's now an
Tall,
actor.
tall thing.
He has always been
No,
an
don't
actor.
remind them. Don't remind them. Let's end the show. Don't remind them. They're forgiving him. Let's tell them. Don't remind Nigerians. Omola Bakar said, Shebi people can temporarily archive or deactivate their IG
course, that's what she
account.
did.
Yeah.
No, of course she'll be back,
Yeah.
certainly.
Says, I doubt she would give up the potential earning from her IG account. Sha. Tega will deal with the moral police for a long time.
She will,
Sean
certainly.
says, how marriage is the holy grail. No, you don't understand. I'm not saying that is the, and just like what we've said, it's what is the perception.
Yes,
So
in
it's the
the
perception.
Nigerian imagination,
Yes.
marriage is a big
Big
deal.
deal. Do things happen? Do people do runs? Let me use that word. Yes, do people do? But they don't want to. Don't make it.
Yes,
we know
don't do it in our
yes,
face.
Don't do it in our face.
Yes.
Don't. It's an open secret. If I put it that way. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all very much for your contributions. We might probably send you Tega's email so you can send all your suggestions as to how to handle this.
Ayo, you are the
that's
troll.
not nice.
It is
That's
you
not
who
nice.
is. You are the one who's trolling.
You guys,
It's
know,
because
I
of you she
promise.
left. She left
No,
Instagram.
I don't,
You
I
are the
cannot-
reason.
No,
Ayo.
but he who has no sin should cast the first stone. No, I'm not. Of course, I actually meant like tips
Here
on
we
how
go.
to manage. Now you guys are,
See,
You
Ayo.
have no sense.
Look at Ayo.
You got stuff to tell
So
us.
Ayo, exactly. Are you telling us you have sin?
And she has watched one time she was watching one of those home videos and she had admired. Oh, this boy is tough. That's a scene.
Where's Mr. Myro, please?
He's not listening.
Please,
right
I hope
now.
he's listening. I hope Mr.
Plug
Myro
out.
is
I
listening.
need to turn on the plug out, please.
Well, my name is James Hallas on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Find me, just type James Hallas Smooth FM. I'm sure I'll pop up.
Sure you
Holla at me. Let me know you are from the Grapevine. Say, I listen to the Grapevine. And me, I'll holla back.
All right, that's James Silence. My name is Oris Agbokawolo, as always. Catch Oris on Twitter, which I hear is coming back, by the way. Praise the Lord. Anyway, and Catch Oris 2 on Facebook, and it's Catch Orisgram on Instagram. So if Instagram stays up for the next week, you can say hi.
Please,
And I'll be
yeah,
back
by the way,
next
that news is fake. Please, if you got that broadcast,
Which
it's
one?
fake. That they said that
Uh,
Instagram is
yeah,
going
this
off for
one.
1 week for
No, it's
midnight.
fake. It's lie.
Please, it's fake news.
Oh, because
Zuckerberg-
but I've already gone to go for 1 week already.
No,
No.
it just went off for a few hours.
I'm
and then-
kidding. I'm saying that
Oh,
that
okay.
6 hours is like 1 week to us now.
Exactly. I was like, you
People
think
thought the rapture had happened. I was getting calls.
You
so?
get?
Please, it's fake news. If you receive that message, Instagram is
Zuckerberg will not let that
not
happen a second time.
Never for 1 week. He lost $7 billion in 4 hours. You know how much he would lose in
Now
1
it's
week?
just who told you?
He did. It was
No, it was just stock market things.
stock market.
Yeah,
All right,
stock market.
let's go. We need to go. Today we've actually been very naughty. I'll see you next week Tuesday for another edition of Grapevine 9 on at 9 o'clock. Stay tuned.
The Grapevine.
People should let us extend this thing, please. All these,
Give us 1 hour. What's
all
up?
these, exactly, right?
Give us 1
All
hour.
this,
Give us 1 hour. We've never
everything.
finished.
Yeah, exactly.
We are talking about Tega.
Exactly.
We've
We
never
still have
done-
this. There are a lot of things I want to talk about.
How about?
If you see,
Extend on
let me read the comments for you. Some of them I was just skipping them, like guys, YouTube that you people these are the ones that are trolling Tega.
What did the person say?
Somebody said, okay, Tom and Tom Annie came later. Says things happen in marriage. Okay, I won't say their names to protect them, but Tom was
Okay.
fair. Says things happen in marriage, but the casual disregard and claiming of content is what is triggering us. So I said,
Us. You said us.
That person says, I'm
Wow.
so like,
I really
I'm
would
one
like
of
to
them.
know why do Big Brother admit married people to the house? A whole lot comes to play in that game that some people take seriously, especially marriage. So BBN should stop putting in married people.
My brother, this thing is a hustle.
No, I think
if
that-
I had my way, I would
I
have gone
think
there.
that they might actually.
I'm telling you.
No,
it's
I know.
hustle.
I understand James'
I'll
position.
go.
But I also understand, yes, people say that because, I mean, two things now. For on the one hand, there are people who think, I mean, this year, this edition was very clear. A married person was there initially, out because you're like, bros, you're boring because you're not toasting any babes, you're not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
Get out.
But
The other person
but
who
Big
did
Brother
who did
initially
do
was not about
something.
relationships. After that,
No,
double
now that you
wahala.
say it has to be.
Yes.
now.
No,
After
No,
that
it
double
doesn't
wahala,
matter.
It
you
will
want
always be.
It's not ultimate
It's not
love.
whatever, it must always be
exactly.
now.
It's even more romantic
No.
than ultimate love. Let me tell you something. During Cartoon's time, it wasn't about love.
No,
It
it
was it dating.
It still
It's
isn't.
like-
It
It's
still
about your
isn't.
personality.
Yeah.
No, it's not
No,
about
now.
you. So the
This is
strategy.
Even Big Brother
This is not.
Africa.
This
No,
is not.
even
This is
Big Brother
not.
Brother
UK.
Africa was
It
about-
wasn't
People are
about
getting married on Big Brother
love.
Africa. What are you saying?
No,
People are
I'm not
getting married on Big Brother
saying- we're not
Africa.
saying that
No,
relationship
that
will not
wasn't.
happen.
See,
But
now.
this time around, people are waiting. Even the
Yes.
fans, they want you to
In
shift.
fact,
Shift,
strategies
shift.
like just go. Who am I
Come
going to
on.
hook up with? That is what it is.
No,
It's
yes,
no longer.
if people are doing
And
that,
they're
that
continuing
is
like
that is
that.
people's business. But I'm saying that you put men and women in one place and they are single. What do
No,
you expect
but-
to
Oh,
happen?
yeah, no
but-
doubt, no
you-
doubt.
No, but this
Stop
one
It must
like-
happen now.
No, but this one like double wahala is that then I expect everybody to be coupled up. So
No,
it is
nobody.
with-
No.
they
If you want to do
do.
that one, if that's your own strategy, it's fine. But people go there with whatever they with
I
whatever
feel like it
they
has
want
now
to do.
become ultimate love.
No, I don't agree. I
And
don't
it
agree.
becomes like
I
that.
just feel like
So-
it's. Sure?
Do you watch Big Brother respectfully?
Well, kind of.
You
Well,
go there and
kind
just
of.
This guy doesn't
Kind
watch
of.
show.
I
said
watch
kind
it
of,
now.
kind
I
of.
said I watch
What
on
kind of-
Constitution.
We are watching
Kind
2
of.
days. We're there.
Are you? Were you there? Were you inside? Were you inside?
Are you reading?
I was just speak for myself.
Oh, on
I thought we're
YouTube.
together.
I don't. No.
Read more comments. Read more comments.
Read the comment. Who is asking? I can't see any comments on here.
I thought you were reading comments.
Okay, well, let me see.
Yes,
let me
let's-
see.
I beg.
Let me see the other one.
It is just inevitable that
No,
sparks
yes, it
will
will happen.
fly.
Yes,
Romance
definitely.
will happen.
So,
And people like love.
sometimes-
People like all of those things now. Sex sells.
Naval go
Yes.
ask, but I will be the dramatic person. Tega will be fine. She's learning the ropes. Tega's husband seems like a simp, sha. I don't know.
It's him. Oh,
Then
God. You don't know what the phrase.
Xavier's-
You don't know what that word means. You know
What
what it
does
means,
it-
though.
what does it mean?
Ah,
Simpleton.
kind of. But
Yeah,
the
that-
idea
but
is like
a wimp.
yes, wimp is the best
Right.
word. Yes, wimp exactly.
Okay, so-
Wimp for love is simp.
Yeah.
A wimp
really
for love.
simp.
Yes,
Oh,
is simp. Yes.
No, I don't. I think that guy is a mimp. Wimp for money. There's no love involved. Of course, it's about money. When the guy said that, when the baby daddy said she has nothing to lose, she's the one that will have the money if she gets out. But what? You leave me here in this place. We're going together. But when I did live appearance, you think he's interested in the marriage? He's not. Please.
No,
No, they are
no.
interested. Come
I
on.
think that no, I don't
I don't
agree.
think it's about not being
I
interested
feel like
in
no, it's not true. I just feel like
What if they have
there's
a
a
survive?
there's a huge pressure on that marriage right now. I don't think it will survive. Immediately she said that thing about like anyway, she's the one that would have
Yes,
the fame. I
yes,
just say, you know what?
yes.
Whatever happens, this marriage, yeah.
So I don't think that she was
I don't
saying all
think
of
so,
those
right?
things from her rights. Because
Uh-uh.
you know
She's
when
not
you're
an
messed
adult.
up.
Your
She the
true
Chris.
self
No, I
now.
don't think so. See, she has messed up. She felt like she had messed up and then was looking for, which is one of the mistakes she has made coming out of the house. You know, she didn't have a good way of addressing the issue. So that's why
But
on
you
different
know that
occasions,
usually
she
when
was
you
giving
don't have-
different answers.
But you know that when you don't have a good way, you're actually telling yourself you're saying the truth.
No, you're not telling the
It's
truth.
when
You're
an
just,
answer- usually
you're just
when you
trying to
package
it's ego
yourself.
here, trying to just finesse the situation so that you can at least be comfortable right where you're talking or
Look
sitting.
like she was finessing anything.
No, she was just
No,
trying
she
to.
wasn't. No.
She was just trying to help herself. I swear down, she can. She
I
could.
think- I
If
don't
you ask
think
her, I
she-
say, take her. Let's say away from her, talking to herself now. She would think like she knows that. Oh, I messed up.
But that's what I'm saying though. She didn't know. If she had known, so this was what she could have done. She so what I'm saying is that you are acting. She thought that it might be a strategy when she was in the house that people might actually like her. Maybe the fact that she was even staying in longer. If she knew, she wouldn't do it. So she was doing it for entertainment value too. She thought that people would say, this girl is daring. But feminism.
I really wish that she managed the situation better. See, that is when they decided to do this truth or dare the following week, where they said somebody should suck a nipple or suck a boobs. I mean, they went to a place where there was a blackout, no cameras there, and she actually let the guy do it. If I was in a position just saying that, I probably would get there and say, I'll slap his mouth, come get out, you want to suck a married woman's breast. You went there to the corner where nobody was
Well,
seeing
that's what
and
I'm saying.
opened.
So her strategy was daring. Like, I want to dare. Like, do you understand? Like,
No,
she
you can be
probably thought
daring
that.
without giving. See, some people will just.
Say she
Even-
don't know. She doesn't know how to
Oh!
do it. That they didn't teach her well. She doesn't know the game. In Nigeria, you don't do those things. If this were Big Brother, even like even UK, US Big Brother,
Yeah.
she will still come under fire. Because look at when these
Of
politicians
course.
cheat or celebrities, see the way they come after them. It's a big deal to them when it comes to marriage. If she were even in a relationship,
Yeah,
it's even
true,
but marriage
true.
is big. Is a,
If she was
anywhere.
single, all of this thing will be there.
Yes,
Small backlash, but not a
yes.
lot.
Because look
Anywhere
at
in
That
the world.
marriage changes the entire thing.
Anywhere in the world.
Changes the
If-
entire
Look
thing.
at somebody like
Brad Pitt.
Angel.
Look,
Angel.
why do people still
Angel
hate
can do
Angelina
anything she
Jolie?
wants to do.
Angel could have done
Angel
anything,
Angel
but
can
she
do
didn't
anything.
go.
Exactly. She didn't even
The
go
9
deep.
years, she didn't go.
Why do
She
people-
did now.
Why do
No,
people-
she didn't sleep with
They
anybody
did,
in the
no,
house.
well,
Why
no,
do
but
people
she
dislike
showed
Angelina
vagina
She showed-
clearly.
Because she
No,
was
that's
the
normal.
evil snake.
Because she took Brad Pitt from Jennifer Aniston. When they cheat to get married, it is when David Beckham.
But Alicia Keys
was-
took somebody's.
Until
husband
today,
too.
she still gets
but she still
backlash.
gets
Yeah.
She still
backlash. And I'm
backlash,
saying
yeah.
that. So that's in the West, so where they're very
Loose.
Look at
Very
even,
liberal.
look
That's
at
the word.
even Jada Pinkett.
Mm.
When that Alcina thing came out, look at
Exactly.
people came out for when it comes to marriage. And this one, you now did it on like we're seeing it like
Everybody's saying it live. No.
She didn't. I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah, no, it's really tough for
I don't know what
frankly.
she was
Frankly,
thinking.
whoever is our PR or our American
And
person,
even some PR agents
a
will
lot
take
of hard,
it. They
exactly,
will
very
take it
hard
like
work
this
become
case is-
wahala
You know, like how
plenty.
it takes some
But
court. It takes
I still feel like she should block it out. You know that.
You are right.
Linda
That's
KG
the only
also
thing. We need to
went
block it
through
out.
this type of thing when she said she fell pregnant.
It's not the same.
That's what I'm saying. You know, everything
See,
is.
this
That's
one,
what I'm saying.
that's
Nobody.
not
She's
not a moral.
Tega's own. Nobody has been in this situation before.
Nobody.
Nobody has been
But
in this
even
situation
guess
before.
what? Even for Linda, there are some people that it's just because Linda
Yes, I know.
packages
People,
herself
know.
well.
Yeah, people are still
She
beefing
lost
her
a
now.
lot of like
And you know,
followers and
Nigeria,
all
billionaire
that.
woman. So
Yes,
she has
money,
money. She has money. She has
yes,
money.
yes.
Covers a lot of sins.
Yes.
Mm.
If,
Money
you were,
covers
if
a
it
lot
was
of
a
sins.
rich person, yes, yeah, another thing, another. But this.
But this one,
and
marriage,
so
nobody knew you before, and they feel like you're trying to do. You did that because you're trying to get famous.
Get famous.
Your own
No.
wild for
Would
you.
it have been different if she had lied that she wasn't married?
Yes, it
No,
would have
but
been different.
Tim told Tony
But
now
once they
that
found out,
yes,
wahala. would have-
wahala.
The same thing would have
So to
happened.
even show that, and to now
It
show you
wasn't-
that it's not even because she's a woman. Boma had to run away. He's moved away.
Boma
So
too
they
is
are
also
not
having
living
his
in
own
Nigeria.
issues now.
They're giving him death threats. Tim told Tony when
Till
he
today,
did
if you go and check Buma's comments, people are still insulting him about married woman. Facebook or Insta, everywhere. Any interview I see with Boma,
Guys, you have to say thank you
it's
to
not
it.
of
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone on
Thank
YouTube.
thank you guys on
We
YouTube.
appreciate you. It means that we have tendency to actually extend the show on live radio.
Exactly.
This
Smooth
is what you
FM,
need
take
to do.
notes.
Take notes.
We
Management.
don't deny that.
Management,
We
be
don't
nice
deny
to
it,
us.
just that.
Just give us 1 hour.
Just give us 1 hour. I mean, it
What's
can't,
there?
it
1 hour.
can't be too hard. It can't be
Please,
too hard.
my host needs to rest. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, producer.
Ayo.